Good morning, Magic Tribe. Excuse my camera adjustment. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday and you are ready to kick off our weekend shenanigans. I may or may not be pulling cards for people in the chat at the end, so make sure you stay on. So, I don't know about you guys, but I am about ready to pull my hair out with this last purge process. Every time I think that I finally pulled it all out, something else pops up that's triggered by somebody else that I run into. Anybody else feeling that? I hope you guys all went out and did something fun yesterday. I know Angel Fish went and saw a concert last night, so that was pretty epic. Good morning, Mimi. It's good to see you. So while I'm sitting here drinking my holiday concoction, which happens to be a weird mix of cocoa, eggnog, and hot buttered rum mix, minus the booze, because I have to go to work. If it was my day off, I'd probably be rocking the booze today, considering the energy that's going around. So if you have not also gotten the notice, I am opened up again for mentorship and personal readings, and those are going really well for those of you who have started them. Thank you for trusting me with helping out with your ascension process. I am also doing private counseling and things like that too. So if you have a need, please hit me up and we'll get it all figured out. And if I can't help you, chances are I probably know somebody that can. So hello, Dorotha. Good morning. So today we're going to pull some cards. I don't really have much of a channeled message for today, other than I think we're going to play a little bit of a game this coming week. So I have had this weird little idea that we should do a holiday gift exchange via our personal magic tribe. So if you would like in on that, I need you to comment in this comment section for the YouTube video. I'm in, okay? And I will, and then send me a personal message with your address so that I can give it to someone else, okay? And I'm going to compile a list and keep track of who has who. So make sure you get in on that. And we'll start kicking that off probably the end of next week to give everybody a chance to kind of chime in whether or not they want to be involved in our Christmas gift exchange. Okay? So, hello, Sandra. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. That'll be fun. So make sure you do it in the comment section, not in the chat, although noted, Mamie and Angel Fish. That way it's easier for me to keep track, and we'll just keep it all on this particular video so that I can keep track of all of this. All right. I'll probably put up a Facebook post too in the group as well about it. I might put it up as an event page. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to try and figure out the way that it's going to work the best for that. It's all good. I'm only saying that just because sometimes the chat gets all screwed up after it processes, and every once in a while I'll notice that there's comments that are put in that I didn't see during the show, and then there's comments that randomly aren't there afterwards. So I don't know if that's just people deleting their stuff or what. But let's start today with I'm not sure what's in this. Let's start with the bag that I did for the thumbnail today. And it is our Soul Coaching deck by Denise Lynn. Maybe we could do that too. Oh, there's one right here. And it is radiance. Lights on, Magic Tribe. So remember today, you are a radiant reflection of God's light, right? Energy also comes out. I like that. And it says healing energy and immense vitality flow through me easily and effortlessly. Like that. And focus. And notice this. Do you see the correlation between these two? In this focus card, the light is not yet on, but boy, are we building up steam, right? The focus card says, all of my thoughts are directed toward my highest good, right? So here's our affirmation for today. All my thoughts are directed toward my highest good. I'm a radiant reflection of God's light, and healing energy and immense vitality flow through me easily and effortlessly. I like that. And let's get one out of our Esther Hicks Money and Law of Attraction deck. I should say Esther and Jerry Hicks. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, so we have a little bit of a reminder. This is what we've been talking about. And it's the 16 card, and it says, my attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted, right? Right. And it says, for every pleasing thing, there is an unpleasing counterpart. For within every particle of the universe is that which is wanted, as well as the lack of that which is wanted. When you focus upon an unwanted aspect of something in an effort to push it away from you, it only comes closer, because you get what you give your attention to, whether it is something that you want or not. It's up to you to focus upon and attract what is wanted, right? So when we focus on that we don't want, the lack of money to do something that we want to do, maybe fix our car or move or things like that, then that becomes more apparent in our life, right? So we need to focus on the things that we do have. And in that way, that unwanted part gets a chance to catch up, right? So if we focus on gratitude, we have more reasons to be grateful. And if we focus on the things we lack, well, we have more reason to lack. Nobody wants that, right? And nice. Okay, so our next one is the actual 11 card. So we actually pulled the 11 today. It says, I can pivot from feeling bad to feeling good, right? So everything is always a choice, and you have the choice to either sit there in the muck and the mud or get up and hose yourself off and do something else, right? So this card says, as you look for a better feeling way to approach whatever you're giving your attention to, as you continue to ask yourself from your ever-changing vantage point, what is it that I do want? Eventually you will be standing in a very pleasing place, for you cannot continually ask yourself what it is that you do want without your point of attraction beginning to pivot in that direction. So the process will be gradual, but your continued application of the process will yield wonderful results in only a few days, right? So the things you focus on grow, right? So if you focus on not having money, then you're going to continue to have no money. Or if you focus on the fact that you have all of your needs and wants met above and beyond your greatest expectation at all times, then the universe has no option but to comply, because you are the creator, right? The universe isn't doing it to you. It's just giving you what it is you ask for. Good, bad, ugly, happy, sad, it doesn't matter. It is just the source. It is all that is. And it's our job to pick out of it what it is that we want to achieve who and what we are. Right? All right. Let's get one more from Esther. Ooh, and we get the 45. So, this is a big reminder. It is not my role to make others happy. Is it? No, it's not. So, it is not your role to make others happy. It's your role to keep yourself in balance. And when you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you really are, you'll offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive or get sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength and clarity and alignment. So we don't help people by joining them in the muck and the mud. We help them by getting out of it ourselves and then turning around and giving them a handout as well. Whether somebody gives you a hand up or you figure it out on your own is irrelevant. That was your lesson to learn. But always turn around and give a handout to someone else. You could be the only one that does. Right? So, let's get a Rumi card. And then I'm going to pull, I can't decide which, exactly. Can't decide which cards I want to use for the Free Card Friday. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Ooh, we get orange today from Rumi. And it says, look for the soul, you become soul. Hunt for the bread, you become bread. Whatever you look for, you are. I'm going to say that again. This needs a repeat. Look for the soul, you become soul. Hunt for the bread, you become bread. Whatever you look for, you are. The end. Amen. So, I think we're going to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle today for the free card pull. Find my book. There it is. All right. Okay, so quick hands up in the chat. Everybody find your any emoji. Doesn't matter which emoji. Pick an emoji and line them up in the chat so I know who is still here. Looks like we have 6 in the chat, so if you want a card pulled, please get your name in the chat box. Right? Hands up like you care. All right, Mamie, Angelfish. All right, we're going to start with Mamie as we wait for people to get their emojis in. I know there's more than just the 2 of you in here. I can see 6. All right, Mamie. Ooh. Narrow pathway. Why are we walking across the divide on this rope bridge, my love? It says, tread thoughtfully, Mamie. So let's read what narrow pathway says to you. Makes me want to pull a couple more cards for you. Let's see what it says, though. It says, do not make any quick decisions. Think things through. Tread carefully. If you rush into anything, there are potential difficulties. So keep very focused and don't allow yourself to get distracted. Your project will succeed if you go slowly. The relationship will grow, but don't be in a hurry. Let it all emerge in its own time. Be thoughtful in all areas of your life. The sacred traveler wants you to know, Mamie, when the path becomes narrow, success will ensue if you go slowly and carefully. The traveler takes one step at a time, deliberately and cautiously. No detail of the path is overlooked. So keep your focus on the steps ahead. Do not get ahead of yourself. Breathe. Relax. You will be able to achieve what others have not if you take the time to consider carefully all options and move forward with deliberate care. Ooh. Oh, babe, I want to dive into that for you. We might have to have a reading soon. All right. Angelfish. Let's see. I'm glad that got a yay. It means you must know what I'm talking about. No, that's not it. We almost had a card for you, Angel. All right, hang on. Hello, Sandra. All right, you'll be right after Angelfish. And, oh, you got 2, Angel. You get overcoming obstacles. Oh, I love that for you. You can overcome anything. And rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Ooh, I like those messages for you. All right, Angelfish, overcoming obstacles. We've got both of these cards recently, but I'm going to read them anyway. If it'll let me anyway. There we go. Okay. So, you can overcome anything. There may be a blockage in your life or one ahead. However, you absolutely have all the inner resources you need, not just to overcome the difficulty, but also to thrive as a result. No matter what the obstacle is, you are amassing your inner strength to step beyond it. And if there is a dream that you desire that has eluded you, know that you have all the inner skills to move beyond any blockages preventing you from achieving this goal. Use any obstacles as a stepping stone to great achievements and success in your life. The sacred traveler wants you to know when the traveler encounters an obstacle on the path, the traveler understands that there are many ways to go beyond it, and all you need is within you now. All the assets that you require to overcome this challenge are available to you. If you are blocked on one path, find another. This is a powerful time of developing your inner strength and fortitude, and when you look back, you'll find that many inner gifts developed during this time. Nice. Okay. Rejuvenating rain. All right. Rejuvenating rain says clear the past and heal the present, Angel. Physical and emotional healing is occurring. There's a cleansing and clearing of old emotional wounds, and even a release of past life limitations is happening. And all is forgiven. Absolve yourself. Forgive others their transgressions against you. It's time to let it all go. The sacred traveler wants you to know in order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. And this card indicates a time of clearing out what doesn't serve and support you. It can also indicate clutter clearing. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter. Physical clutter can be indicative of emotional clutter, and it's time to release it and allow the cleansing metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast to clear out your body, while old emotions and challenges are clearing out of your energy field. So use water for cleansing your energy field. Stand in a cold shower, swim in the sea, run in the rain. And most of all, know you are safe, loved, and protected. Always. So, all right. Hello, Barbie. Welcome. All right, Sandra, let's get your card. A little bit of resistance. Oh. Try that again. There it is. Ooh, Sandra, begin now. Take your first step. I don't think it gets any clearer than that. Holy shit. All right, lady. Begin now. Sandra says, take your first step, Sandra. Every journey starts with the first step, and there is no moment better than the present one to begin. You might not feel ready, but nevertheless, it's time to start. A new cycle is beginning, so wipe the slate clean and get going. Release familiar routines, stagnant situations, or challenging relationships that no longer support you or empower you. You are at the end of an old cycle and beginning a new and exciting one. Set your sails for a new horizon. And FYI, this is on page 29, which is an 11. Go create. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, Sandra, there are times when the traveler needs to separate from family, friends, and acquaintances to enter new places within himself or herself. And sometimes the traveler must go beyond what is familiar in order to be open to transformation and change. Thus, the journey brings a heightened sense of awareness and ignites mindfulness. Sometimes it can feel difficult to take that first step, but unless you do, you'll never know the joy and fulfillment that await you. Do it now. In the words of Lao Tzu, a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Please take that step today, Sandra. And only you know what that is. So, hello, Michelle. Okay, so if any of the rest of you in the chat want a card, please throw up an emoji so I know. Otherwise, that's going to be it. And I'm going to pull a collective card. All right. Dorotha, there you are. Okay. Indeed, Michelle, I'll get you one. Thanks for listening to me on your commute. All right. Dorotha, you got two as well. You got Finding Sanctuary and Crossing Bridges. Ooh, I like that. Hello, Rebecca. All right. I'll get you a card too, just a second. All right. So, Finding Sanctuary is your first card, Dorotha. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, Dorotha. Opening to your spiritual source is your first card, and it says, rest, rejuvenate, tune into your spiritual source. It's in times of retreat and inner sanctuary that you can truly hear the voice of your soul. Go within and find your inner refuge. Be a safe haven for others. Step forward with grace, deliberation, and thoughtfulness. Take moments for reflection. Profound healing of physical and emotional wounds can occur in the stillness of sanctuary. Difficult situations can be averted by taking time to go within. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, Dorotha, sometimes the voyager becomes travel weary, and the pack becomes heavy, and the journey becomes lackluster. It's in these moments that the traveler needs to step off the path and find a temple or sanctuary to reassess and renew, and to remember what is truly important in life. This gives perspective and new strategies. Create a place of beauty in your home or in nature that feels sacred and holy. Spend time there, carefully listening to your inner voice. If you've been pushing too hard or struggling to keep going, This is the time to be still and nurture your internal world. Listen to the voice of spirit. It's calling you. And crossing bridges. I love this card. Seems to be a theme. So, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing, Dorotha. Crossing bridges is a way to let go of the past and begin a new cycle in life. A heartfelt change is ahead. It's time for healing old wounds with people and situations. It's time to forgive and let go of the past. Do whatever you need to do to make amends, and then let it all go. If there's anything unresolved in your life, take steps to restore and reconcile. You may even need to burn your bridges behind you. Heal the rifts within yourself. Help others traverse bridges in their life. The sacred traveler wants you to know when the traveler crosses a bridge, a new land awaits on the other side. You are ready to cross a bridge or bridge a gap in your life. And there are times to step away from certain people and situations. And there are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places, and then go forward. This is one of those powerful healing times to choose. Maybe there's a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Forgive. Let it go. Do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there's a person from your past with whom you should reconnect or release completely. You know what you need to do. And this is the time to do it. We're not going to be given another chance to do these things on our own, everyone. Make the right choice for you of what works. And stop carting around the things that don't. All right? So, okie doke. Let's see here. Michelle, I think you were next, right? Michelle and then Rebecca. All right. Michelle, you got the grounding card. Okay? So it says, go deep and explore your roots, Michelle. Find the card. There we go. So it says, take time to ground yourself in what is truly essential, Michelle. Remember what's important in life and let go of everything else. Let go of the busyness and the frenetic pace of life. Be present in the moment. Release the flurry of worry about the future or the rehashing of the past. This is a time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Things may not always be as they seem. Look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Explore your roots. Something that seems closed may, in fact, be just ready to open. And if you go beneath the surface, you may find hidden gems of truth, light, or abundance. Michelle, the sacred traveler, wants you to know sometimes the voyage is fraught with the activity of so many places to go and things to do that personal energy gets scattered. It's during those times that the sacred traveler needs to ground their energy. Grounding can be simply a matter of leaning against a tree and imagining yourself reaching into the roots and up to the branches. This card can also mean you need to stand up for yourself. Don't back down. Stand up for those who can't protect themselves. Believe in yourself. Hold firm to what you know to be true. You're like the ancient oak with its roots deep in the earth. You are noble, valiant, and strong. And I'm wishing you nothing but miracles today. So, Rebecca. Aw, sending love to your sick little loves. All right. Rebecca. Rebecca. And there it is. Boy, that one took a minute, didn't it? Oh, well, hello, Natalie. Or, oh, Natalie, is it sick? Or it's you that's sick? Chat is so weird sometimes. Okay. So, Rebecca, you get first light. Beginning a new cycle. I think it. And if it's Natalie that's sick, okay. Then I'm sending all my love to Natalie. I hope she feels better super, super fast. There's nothing worse than sick littles. It's always the hardest part about mommyhood. Not being able to fix all that. All right, Rebecca. I fucking love this card for you. And I love the picture on it anyways, but you get first light. So, beginning a new cycle, my dear. A new day has begun in your life, Rebecca. You're at the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to release the old and start again. Wipe the slate clean. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships that no longer empower you, it's now time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know the traveler faces east toward the sunrise and affirms that a new day and a new cycle have begun. New beginnings are often fraught with the unknown. Yet, the Sacred Traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in a cycle. In the cycle of life, the plants die in the autumn so there can be new birth in the spring, and the sun rises and the sun sets. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and begin. In your life, it's the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. So face fear about the unknown and be willing to begin anew. You will succeed because fear is false evidence appearing real, and it's only there to make you forget who and what you are. Right? Right. Aw, that's the cutest. Okay, so I think that's everybody. So how about we pull a collective card? Because I have to be to work in like 20 minutes. I'm going to be late. Oh, well, I love you guys. So, our collective card for today. Fuck yeah. Rainbow blessings. All right. Blessings are showering our life today, my friends. Ooh, that gave me chills. Not very often I do that to myself. Okay, so rainbow blessings. God, I love this card. We got the 10 of Cups yesterday, too, so rainbows, rainbows everywhere. Rebecca. All right. Blessings are showering your life. This card says blessings in all forms are cascading into your life, just as the rainbow has all the colors of the spectrum. So is every hue of your life blessed. This is a great time to start a project, initiate a relationship, purchase a house, begin a health program, start a new job, or change careers. Let go of hesitation and concerns, and whatever you dream of for your future, this is the time to start. You will succeed. The Sacred Traveler wants us all to know when the rainbow appears in the sky above or in an oracle deck, have faith that blessings are abounding. Count your blessings. Be grateful for ones received and know that many lie ahead for you. In the deepest sense, you are the blessing. In many ways, the rainbow is a messenger from the Creator letting you know that all is well. This card can also indicate that it's time to add some color to your life. Paint a room, change the colors of your curtains, or simply spice up your life. Because this world holds nothing but miracles. Angels surround you everywhere you go. And our only goal here is to be happy. Make sure you are doing just that. And the universe has no other option but to comply with your happiness and keep giving you more reasons to be happy. So, lights on, Magic Tribe. We got lighthouse cards 3 times and rainbows everywhere. So, time to put away the poo-poo faces. Grab your sense of gratitude and realize that if the only thing you have to be grateful for is breathing, it's more than some woke up with today or didn't. You know what I mean? So if you're here today, it means you still have something to do. So go out, do it, be it, live it, love it, and spread it around. Be good. Be good to yourselves, but most of all, be good to each other. Thank you for all the love that you send me. And if you'd like to make a donation, there is a link in the box below to donate $1 to help further us here. If everybody donated $1 for every video I did, I probably wouldn't have to go to my job right now, just saying. I love all of you. Go out and make somebody's life a little bit brighter today. I hope I've made yours a little bit brighter, because you always make mine brighter. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning, probably between 8:30 and 9 at Saturday, so I don't have to get up early. Bye, everybody.